Hi, my name is Mary Ann Obst. I'm the complex abdomen specialist at Regents Hospital in St. Paul, Minnesota. And today on Fistula Fun Friday, we're going to talk about the new, what we like to call the yellow triangles of death. That's what the wound nurses and I call it at work. And there's two different error codes. One is the 006 code, we call it, and the other one is the 007 code. Each of them have a different reason for happening, and I'm going to demonstrate how to fix them. But the reality is that they're just error codes because of something that happened in the pump. And I know 3M is working really hard to fix these error codes, but the answer to all of them is you don't need to send the pump back to get a new pump. You can just take everything off of it, take the canister off and take the Verlink off, shut the pump down, restart it, go to the therapy that you're needing, whether it be standard VAC or installation VAC, Provena, Amthera, wherever you're going. And then once the screen is in that therapy, then put on the components that belong to that therapy. So if you're in installation therapy, Veriflow, you're going to put on a canister and the Verlink, but be in that screen before you put those components on. And I know for sure, like in the operating room, a lot of times I'm not even paying attention to what's happening to the pump. And some people will be super, super helpful, and the pump is off, right? Because we're still doing surgery and we're still like getting the dressing on, and they'll put the components on. Then if they turn the pump on, then you get the 007 code, which means that the components were on and then the thing fired up. So the biggest take home for this is it's not a big deal. Don't send the pumps back. Just take all the pieces off, shut it down. The triangle of death, whether it's all the zeros and a 6 or it's all the zeros and a 7, will go away, and then get into the field that you want and put your components back on and start it back up, and you'll be fine. So if we're in the Veriflow phase and we're going to switch and turn it off and go to standard VAC, you would discontinue your Verlink cassette and then touch therapy and go into standard VAC. And there it is. So this is the we call it 006. If you look really closely right here, the error code is a whole bunch of zeros and a 6. And that means that you went between two therapies and confused the pump, I guess. But this is not a panic mode. Don't order another pump or anything like that. But you do have to shut it completely down. There's no way of getting out of this. You can make it be quiet, but there's no way of getting rid of that code. And so the only thing I've found so far is that you can shut the entire unit down. I take off all of the components, so then I restart it. So sometimes you would get that same 006 alarm when you flip back, but primarily the answer to all of this is take both the canister and the Verlink off, shut the pump all the way down, restart it, and then put on the canister first and then the Verlink, or have the Verlink off for standard negative pressure. So that is my tips for the 006 alarm. So there's another alarm, or error code, I guess is really what they're called, which is 007. And so let's say you're getting ready to put on a Veriflow dressing and you're super efficient, and so you put the canister and the Verlink on as you're preparing and setting up all your supplies. So you hit this button to turn it on, and then sometimes because you've preloaded the canister and the Verlink, you will get, we call it 007, but it's a lot of zeros, and then the last is 7. Once you get the error code, you just can't get out of that. And until we realized that we could fix this ourselves without sending the unit back, we were using lots of units trying to figure this out and kept getting these error codes. But really the key is to take everything off, the canister, the Verlink cassette, and start up the VAC and get all the way into the mode of what you want to do before you ever put the stuff on. So I hope that demonstration helped you to eliminate the error codes that are the 006 and 007. I hope you have a great Fistula Fun Friday. Remember, you can always go to complexwounds.com, and if you have any questions, you guys email me, or there's other videos on there that are also fun wound and fistula videos. I appreciate you coming, and have a great day.